want to just recenter for like a minute. It just calms me a bit. Just the vowels thing. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
So, are you saying that when I came back from the
Last Tuesday?
last Tuesday, and tried to discuss the feedback, that you did not say to me that the letter you wrote to me, you didn't mean because you were mentally unstable at the time you wrote it, and it wasn't going to be with me, and it wasn't what you really wanted to do, and that you didn't want to go back to work for and really I should just ignore that letter because that isn't what you wanted.
Is that exactly what I said?
Oh, roughly. I mean, I can't tell you exactly what you said. Just
Because
that letter doesn't mean anything.
so on your email that I have, because I've kept the same one, I'm just bringing it up here. So all the email, the one that Dad read today, the one that it said, so you wrote this one is what you sent to me. So yeah, you only written me one email, which was separation and distribution of assets. So you emailed that, and then I didn't read it, and I had just confirmed because I only read the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and I didn't read the rest of that. And so 6th of March, you sent me an email. 8th of March, I responded saying, I, Tony Rosemary Wright, confirm the separation date of 6th of March 2024. Then, on the 4th of April, which was a whole month later, that's when I finally read the email. And I read the email, and everything that I wrote in that email was a plan of, because by then, I didn't realize this is what I thought was needing to be, because I didn't realize that you were wanting to divorce, you were selling the house, and that's when I had found, Dad, could you please get me a roll of toilet paper, please, because my nose is really blocked up. So I didn't know all these things because I was medicated, but that's me being a month out of the mental ward. But by that, on the 4th of April, I hadn't been medicated. When recently?
Yes. The one you just said recently said you're going back towards doing what it's on the two little kittens and Duchess and the rest of it you're going to leave behind, and I think that's going through the legs.
Yeah.
So when I came back, I feel like you said that wasn't because of that time you were so medicated.
No, I hadn't. No.
You take your recipe or
Do you know what my medication? Do you know what my medication is that I take? The antipsychotic one. Do you remember the name of it? Okay. Carry on. Well, this email, and so this is the email here that you brought up last night to my dad, but you didn't ignore, because you said, oh no, I want to do it. That was the plan, and then you brought up last night that you wanted to go back to what I had said and give me 10 bucks, or whatever you and Richie were talking about last night.
I said, no, I didn't. I said to you that So you're entitled to more than 10 grand.
You're not going to
I
give
don't
me
want
10
to
grand.
shaft you
You,
like
you
you
do
did
want to
that.
shaft me because you wanted to shaft Vicky because I was there when you were shafting Vicky.
No, that's a different.
I know it is.
That's
No, I don't think. No, I don't think. No, I don't think you shafted Vicky. But I was there during your separation, and I know the way that you would try to give me as little as possible and 10 grand. Once you give me 10 grand, that was in my mind 10 grand was all I was going to get, and 10 grand was all I was happy with because I came into this relationship with 10 grand, and if I leave with 10 grand and beautiful bits, no, it's
Is that what you want to do?
no.
Right,
Do you know?
10 grand for you tomorrow. If that's what you want, if that's all you want from this, and you think that's fair, I don't think that's fair. Do you think that's fair?
Nah.
No, me neither. Which is why I would never accept that, and I would never do that. I don't think it's even close to being fair.
I don't.
No.
No, because anything that I want is not what I want.
So I don't think it's close to being fair. The fair thing to do is to accept that this relationship is finished and this house needs to be sold. To backdate our separation to the time when we truly separated, which was when you had your first psychotic event and I slept in the downstairs bedroom for basically a year. Well, Shane was upstairs, you were in that room, I was in that room. We got back together briefly for a short period of time and that hasn't worked out. So the reality of it was we broke up a very long time ago.
Okay.
Well, there's something to agree on.
Yeah, and then we can move forward. And then I can finish the house. Because I can't sell the house like this. It needs to have the roof done on this side, it needs to be painted, and the roof needs to be sorted, and the back has to be done, and then go on the market. Then we get the front door in with a hammer and get sold for a decent price, which we get split down the middle. You take your half, I take my half, and we just go on our
Sorry.
If you find me 10 grand and get that the van fixed, and find me 10 grand, I'll leave with all my animals, and you can do whatever you want with the house. I don't give a fuck about the money, Dad. I don't care. I don't care about the money. You said that you've been done for years, and I've been trying so hard to keep it not done because you're the love of my life. You are the love of my life. I wouldn't have been with you for 10 years. I wouldn't have given up my relationship with Miles and my dream, all these different things. I wouldn't have done that if I didn't love you. And that's the thing. I've always been in love with you. I loved you. I've loved you for 1,000 years. And I know you don't love me.
Yeah, and that's great, but it's not. And at the end of the day,
I love this, and I love, and so if I can be honest, since we're being honest, this is living down here is my dream. I love living down here, having that little cafe, the way it was. If we did it the way that I wanted to do it, but you never wanted to do it the way I wanted to do it because you needed to make money and you needed to people please. But if we did it the way I did it, we could have just had fun and not focus on the money. We still could have paid the bills because we did fun on Pizza Fridays and stuff like that. And it all just got warped. And Bridget's mouthy mouth has ruined a lot of things, and her jealousy, and that's what she has a lot of, is just jealousy. And I thought that for once someone in my family finally got out of Rotorua, as in we've been married for 6 years, but that last psychotic break, what was happening to me at the first psychotic break? What was happening to me at my first psychotic break? Matt? You do know. Why don't you know? Why don't you know? Shale knows what was going on. Do you know what was happening to my body?
you were having pains, you were having.
And what was happening to my body?
I have no idea.
How I was bleeding heavily. Why was I bleeding heavily, Matt?
I don't know. Why were you bleeding?
I was pregnant.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So
You were not pregnant.
I was
Jesus
pregnant.
Christ.
I
That's
was
why she'd
pregnant.
be pregnant then from a man who's had a vasectomy.
You've had a
We
second.
spent so much money, we spent all the money we had trying to get you fucking pregnant. I had to sell my car so you could get pregnant, and even then they couldn't make you pregnant, but somehow miraculously you managed to get pregnant twice
Yes.
from a man with a vasectomy.
Yes.
That's fucking amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing. You've had a vasectomy, so the chances of a vasectomy is at 100%. If you've had a vasectomy once, is it 100%?
Look,
Facts, no, can you please stop? Is it 100%?
No.
And if you get a vasectomy done again, is that 100% too?
Probably closer to 100% the first time.
Is it? Because the research the research I read was it's not. You have, and then when you have someone who's an energy healer who's been trying to heal your balls and testes and praying, and I have such a close relationship with the universe, and I have such a close relationship with God, and I do. I speak. I do because I've always prayed to my God and my goddesses and everything like that, and I've prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed to have babies.
Super Bowl.
No, me. I'm fertile. I'm super fertile, and I have been pregnant. I was having a miscarriage. Shale and I was having a miscarriage that day. I wasn't smoking cannabis as much as what you think I was, but you're the one who told the doctors that every time they tell my family something, you keep telling them, I was pregnant. I was pregnant, and then and I was telling them like I'm having.
Well, I think they did a pregnancy test on you and you weren't pregnant.
So, you think, or
They did do a pregnancy test on you and you weren't pregnant.
well, I did a pregnancy test and it showed me that I was pregnant. Like, I did a pregnancy test. I did 3 pregnancy tests. And I remember one time in Rotorua, I said to you one day, I was just like, I think I'm pregnant. And then you were so excited, like years ago. And that was before, do you remember that? Of course you don't. But I said, and you actually bought me a pregnancy test, but you didn't check to see the results. And that was before, you didn't.
I'm sorry, but I think I would have checked to see the results.
You didn't. Because you were so busy with everything else.
Having a pregnancy.
But yeah, that's alright. But I know that you know. But I know that you think I'm a liar, and that's why. And I'm just crazy, and that's fine. But when I got admitted to the mental ward in 2022, I was heavily bleeding.
But what has this to do with?
with the situation right now.
Yeah, what has this to do with anything?
Because it sounds like you're an excuse for the behaviour to
No.
me.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's not an excuse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry.
You said it?
I won't say it.
Yeah,
Okay, going forward. What's this?
good. Okay, so what's next?
What do you want to do with this moment? One you say you're back to it.
I don't like it. It's
And then the next one you say, oh, I only say this.
because you said that you
That
know.
isn't an option. Unless you can buy me out of the house, this is not an option you want to say. I don't want to be here. And I can't afford to buy you out. I don't have that kind of money to buy you out of the house. I can't live here. Because I'm not going to look for you at the moment.
So how much? So realistically, in my situation, like how much would you walk away with?
If you were to buy me out,
Yeah.
I want $175,000.
So yesterday I was getting 150, so now you're getting 175.
No, I'm saying, I'm guessing what I'm saying. I didn't know what the house is worth. You wouldn't let me have it valued. I wanted to have it valued.
So if I try to go to if I try to go to my grandparents and they try to get a hundred,
They're not going to give you a straight off their board side.
but they would put this in their trust. Do you really want to sell? So you really?
Do I really want to send them a Portugal? This is my dream. I built this with my blood, sweat, and tears.
This is my dream too.
No, I built this.
This is my dream too. This is my dream. This is my dream. I know. Because why did you do that? A labor of love? It was a labor of... No, it wasn't. It was a labor of love. Not love for me? Not love for me? So you didn't do this or our relationship? So years ago before when we...
I built this house because I was building the house. I didn't build it as some type of fucking Taj Mahal to you.
Or I just meant like love for our relationship is what I said. Like as the way that we were rebuilding our life down here together. Well, I did, I did, and I did.
So Ian's house on the market, but you were the one who got live in them. Unless the way they are.
No, but the way that I explain to when I have my friends and they come and saying, and it says, my husband rebuilt this as a labour of love for our relationship and our marriage and us trying to start a new life because we had a hard life in Rotorua and we wanted to start life. Well, for my love of Rotorua, because that was Chaucer Place was my childhood. That was my childhood dream was Chaucer. It was, Matt. It was. No, I'm not wrong. Well, I thought you did. See. Well, for me, Chaucer Place was my dream house. Chaucer Place was one of my dream houses. Just like on The Sims, I remake different houses. Chaucer Place was my dream house. It was in my dream. I love my city of Rotorua. I love Chaucer Place. I've lived at Chaucer Place my whole entire life, apart from down here. And I thought that was us as a married couple, as a couple in a relationship who was meant to be together because we sent our vows. That was meant to be, and I thought that was what we were doing. That is honestly, and I thought it was a part of, just like I have a friend Lauren whose husband built her a med shed as a labour of love because he loves his wife, and I thought you were building this because you love me, you love you, and we needed a house to live in so that because when we came down here we had planned on trying to start our own family.
No.
Yes, we did.
No. That is a lie.
What was that little room? No, it's not a lie. Before, let me finish. Let me say, what was that little? What was? So we were. Okay.
That was not when we came down here.
Okay, so now you're really.
Before we left to come down here, we broke up, and we broke up because I told you I did not want to have kids.
Okay.
And
that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. 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 I really don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't care.
We got back together because you said you didn't want to have kids. And you decided you did not want to have kids. And we moved out here, and about 6 months after we got here, you decided you would change your mind.
And so you built me a nursery. I didn't put the pressure on you. I asked you. What was I gonna? How did it?
We ended up selling our Land Rover so we could pay for IVF.
And my car.
Not your car.
Yeah, I sold my car too for IVF.
No, yeah, oh sorry, not that car. The little, yeah, we did that as well. Because that's a huge thing. But the Land Rover was freehold.
No, my car was freehold too. No. Yes, it was. We paid it from the it was freehold because we had paid it off when we sold Chaucer Place.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It was, both cars were freehold and we sold them both.
And that all went into
IVF. Yeah. So anyway, that's not what we're talking about to now.
No, now what we're talking about is how we move forward. This house is
and you said that.
Do I want to sell it? No, of course you want to sell it. But at the end of the day, I don't think I necessarily want to be Ohio. You know, I would love this house to be something else because it's literally taken 4 years of my life, blood, sweat, and tears. Just like Tommy was talking about his place, where his missus couldn't understand because Tara, she hadn't been the person who had to buy him as a fucking
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So moving forward,
So
moving forward, Dad, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should be going home to Rotorua?
At some stage,
Like, this is not healthy for me here, right?
no.
And my mental
No,
health,
look,
like
it's
I
not
mean,
healthy for both.
and like, it's not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for me.
Yeah, so you fellas need to agree on settlement.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let
obviously,
them talk, please.
you fella can't cohabitate. I mean, ideally, it would be roughen at the best of times. But yeah,
I think. Do you think that maybe you should take that couch to go to the coal mining building, or a mattress, or something, so that until I'm ready to leave.
I'm not.
But you can't. But you can't. So, but you don't want to cohabitate with me here. I've got all my animals here. You don't want anything to do with them until I'm ready to leave to Rotorua, or as soon as I can afford to leave to Rotorua.
So that's not nice.
What are you going to find? Or how much do you think I'm worth? How much do you think?
Well, how much do you need to go to live today?
Like 10 grand?
What is this actual 10 grand for them?
yeah.
What is that? Is that just like I've got to just look up to and you take that?
No, if you give me 10 grand, that's all. That's what I walked into this relationship, and I walk out with this relationship, and then whatever you do with the house, you can do with what you want. I'm so done with this, and I'm so done with trying to beg you to love me. And but when I found out that you actually have never loved me, or you don't love me, so if you find me 10 grand and you get that, and I can use that to do that van up, so it's service it and make it drivable and safe for me and my animals, all 6 of my animals. For all 6, can you let me finish? All 6 of my animals to drive up to Rotorua, because I can't fit. You can have the VITs and you can carry on payments with the VITs. If you let me have the van and 10 grand, I will leave as soon as everything's thing, and I will leave and I will drive home to Rotorua and be with my family. On my sister's grave, that's all 10
Is that
grand.
so realistic to you? Richard?
It's
Or is that just
realistic.
saying, like,
Yeah, it's not.
Why is it not realistic?
where are you going to go?
How much did you walk away with, Dad, when you separated from Mum?
Uh,
Fuck off.
I walked away with clothes on my back and clothes in my bag, but that was my choice.
Well, that's my choice is 10 grand.
But the thing was that I had a means of living. I had jobs.
I have
three
means
jobs
of
a
living.
week.
I've got
I was,
I can go. What if I go back home to Rotorua? I'll be staying in my mum's house, and or be staying with my dad, or probably not. I'll be staying with my mum. In reality, I've got my mum or my auntie mouse who will let me be there with my animals.
Can you see that as a realistic option?
nah.
Why?
No.
Why?
Because that's not going to happen.
Why? Like what? Because it's not an answer. My mum.
Oh yeah. I mean, no doubt. Everybody would take you back. And anybody would take you in, take home, Tony. But the thing is, you're making an irrational decision.
I'm not making a rational decision. I've said this to him. I've got multiple emails saying 10 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand. It's not irrational. I'm not irrational.
It sounds a lot like it.
Why? I don't want to. He doesn't want to sell the house. All I want is 10 grand. He said he can find 10 grand and for me, and then I'll leave and I'll go back to Rotorua and I will take all the animals that you don't want. I'll take with me.
Well, yeah, that's a from your dad's point of view, it's a stupid decision. But,
Well,
it is irrational.
I'm young
And if you're going to carry on down this road
What road?
that's demanding, like, I'm going to go out with $10,000 telling me. If I was him, I'd get it in writing.
I put it in writing,
Yeah.
and then he didn't respond back to it. You didn't respond back to it saying, yeah, I'll find you 10 grand.
Yeah.
That's
So
because
you
I
don't,
don't actually think it's a rational decision.
Well, say that in writing then, so that when you said that you went and spoke to a lawyer and all this other shit. So it's like, well, find me. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. If I could walk away with the clothes on my back, if Rotorua was down the road, I'd be gone tomorrow. But it's not down the road. I need money to get up there, and I need money to just exist. And I came in with 10 grand, and I'm happy to dissolve this marriage for $10,000 and that Toyota steamer. The other option is I'm happy to keep my Vits, take the kittens and Duchess, and when you do drive up, bring the rest of my animals with me and the rest of my clothes in the van. You can keep the van. I'll keep the Vits because I do like my little Vits and that's more suited to me. But still give me 10 grand to go home, and you can keep the thing. I'll take all my animals, and you can drop the other 3 animals to me on your way back to Rotorua in the van with all my boxes of like the stuff that I'll sort out the clothes that I want to keep and not keep, and then we can do it like that. Does that sound better to you? Because I'd much rather my Vits than the van.
Sure. You write down what you want. And if that's what you
Well, what do you want? You want to? Does that? What's your counter offer then?
That you do exactly that, that's fine. You accept.
What's your fucking counter offer?
I'll give you, no, my counter offer is this time. Okay, that's what you want. It's, to me, you're underselling what you're worth. But if that's what you think is what you want, then let's go. You know, my personal thought would be, I'd be looking and saying, okay, well, I'll take that, I'll get the hell out of here, but you still owe me another X number of $1,000 when you sell the house.
No. You keep saying that the house is yours and you built it and I've done nothing to it, and when you tell it to someone enough times, they tend to start believing it. And that's fine. If you find me $10,000 and you agree to bring Lilo and Stitch and Chief, or if you want to keep Lilo and Stitch you can, but I know you don't, and Lilo and Stitch and Chief to me in Rotorua, then
Okay,
that's...
I
already did.
Now, write your letter, how you want it done and everything else. Give me the date that you leave, and I'll arrange to try and arrange to get maybe 10 grand to give to you. If I can't find 10 grand, or if I do enough to get out, I'll take all the payments on your car for you.
No, I don't need you to take over payments on my
But
car.
that could be part of your settlement. Is you have to write up the car you want, I'll pay it off.
So I've got that to pay. Well, this is what I have to pay off: is my car and my lawyer's appointment and my overdraft.
Yeah.
The lawyer's appointment for Martin, you know, when I had to deal with that shit. Well, I'm still paying for it every fucking week.
And then I'll go to Martin and I'll say, Martin, I need $2 for this lawyer's thing. I'm going to pay, I'll pay the bills. So you can forget that, and then whatever the difference is what I give you cash.
And I've got a $2,000 overdraft.
Yeah.
I have a $2,500 lawyer's fee, and my car is $4.5 grand.
Okay, so
that's why that's 10 grand just covers everything, and then I needed a little bit of money to actually get home, because you know driving up is expensive, you know, trying to get a ferry and gas and all that stuff.
So 6,500 of books that are already outstanding.
Isn't that 8.5?
Sorry, 8,500 of books that are already outstanding.
Yeah.
So,
And then I walk away with 1,500, and that's fine with me, because I know you can't get any more else without actually. I know you can't get, like, realistically you can't get any more else until you sell the house, and I know you're not ready to sell the house for at least another year or two. So realistically, I know you can find $10,000 via PayPal if you like.
So write down what you want. Write down your terms.
And send it to me with some dates included in there when things are going to happen. And then I can flip it off tomorrow.
One thing I would like to do, because I want to leave. I want to do. When do you? I want to be here for another, like, I don't know. I wanted to do Sarah's thematic thing, but I guess that's. Well, she does a liberated woman, and I really wanted to do it to get my own power back, and because they don't really have that up north. Well, not Sarah. Well, Sarah's amazing, you know. Okay. 9th of May for 6 weeks, but okay. Well, it's going to be more than that. So, okay. Well then.
This is not work, but within 6 weeks, I'll be off that same tour.
Okay.
I'll be turning up, and I'll be fucking know what to do.
Okay. Well.
That's best case scenario, right?
Then ASAP. Then ASAP.
Maybe you get to sit down with your dad and review a decent.
We did. We did today, and I was telling him about. We already did. We had a really good chat today over lunch. We did.
Yeah, we did.
We did this more stuff that you want to discuss with something. We've got this with regards to finances.
Well, no, not really. I mean, it was surprising to wake up yelling and screaming. That surprised me, and your decision making, yeah, well, maybe it's lacking to say the least.
Why? I don't give a fuck about the money.
Yeah.
I really don't care, but I have bills that if I go back to Rotorua, I'm not. I have bills. I have outstanding debts. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. That's the thing. I'm so mentally fucked that I'm fucking Carl. That's me. I'm Carl. I am Carl. I'm exactly like him. I'm exactly like him. And I am. I'm exactly like Carl. I thought I wasn't, but I am exactly like Carl. Aside from the P. But I'm not. I don't care. I don't care about the money. All I wanted was my husband. There's $1,000 for every year that you spent with me.
Yeah, that's wrong.
I don't care. I really don't care. I want this done. I want to move on. I've been working on my mental health. I have been working on my mental health for the last 6 months really well. Somatically, my spiritual health, my wairua, getting my languages back, speaking te reo, speaking Japanese, learning Dutch as well to speak to Shirley. And I've been doing all these different things and getting my art back and doing all these things. Money is not the be and an end all from me, but I understand that I have outstanding bills. $10,000 is what I walked into this relationship with, and if I walk out with $10,000, then I've just broken even. And I'm happy to start from scratch. I had plans of reopening my business down here because I thought, and I had Joy come to me today really wanting Reiki energy done by me, and she said to me how illuminating I am when I walk into second time around, and that she wants to get energy Reiki because she knows I've been doing Reiki healing, and she wanted to get it done by me, and she asked if I massage at all, and I said, oh, I can. If she's got a really thing, I said I can try, and that's what. And I was like, okay, today, and then I had a nice lunch with my papa, and I was like, maybe there was actually hope that I could start my own energy cleansing business, which I've been working with Sarah and actually starting a business down here. But I think no.
You burn too many bridges here.
Yeah, and and that's fine. I'm happy because I understand. I understand. Let me finish, please. I understand that there's no hope for you and me, and there's no hope for me here by myself. So I have so, and I don't want to. I learned something about being willful and willing, and I've been trying to be willful because I don't want to be willing. Being willing is going back, and that's what the latest psychiatrist had told me. Being willing, Dad. I can't remember what it means, but I can, but I can't. But there's being willful, which is trying to control things, and then being willing, and I'm trying. Huh? So, yeah, but I'm willing to go back to Rotorua. And, yeah. Do you want it handwritten, or would you like it sent by email? I don't. No, you agreed. You. Well, we have to verify that we. Well, what's it to you? You didn't ask me anyway. Exactly. You didn't ask me anyway, so you did. You said that you didn't ask me. You didn't say that you didn't ask me. And I said, you said that have you ever loved me? You said no, probably not. That's what you said. Because you don't listen to me. I'm just saying.
You can just break down these standing costs and show what they are, so that when I show market can see there's what it's still standing costs.
I don't hear anything.